Welcome to Chasing Fabulous, the show where we dive into the fun and exciting world of luxury, style, and sophistication. Join us as we explore what it really means to live a fabulous life, from amazing places to inspiring people and unforgettable experiences. Get ready to be hooked as we uncover the essence of fabulousness in every episode. Each adventure brings new stories and surprises, showing you how to add a touch of fabulous to your own life. Let's chase down the extraordinary together.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Chasing Fabulous. Welcome to Chasing Fabulous.
That's right.
It is episode 63.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Season 2.
Season 2, episode 63.
Yes.
Last week we established that it was not episode 62 of season 2.
Right.
It was all the way through. So it's actually episode 23.
Starting to confuse me.
Well, today is about math. We got some math things going on today.
My brain ain't working today.
I know. I was very confused. All right, what did we do this week?
Well, over the weekend, it was hot. Remember how hot
It was so hot.
Friday we went in your pool.
We did. We went in the pool. We invited Miss Teresa.
Teresa Carastracci. I love
That.
saying that name, Teresa Carastracci.
And the
We went in the pool.
I can't do it.
And then Saturday, I had a DJ job at my hubby in Long Beach, which is fabulous down there. I don't know why we don't go down there more often. I know it's a lot of walking, but that boardwalk and everything.
We miss out on Long Beach, and it's part of the town of Hempstead, which we are allowed to go to for free.
Right. Well, let's make a pact that we're going to do that.
Okay.
And we have to go back to Malibu.
Oh yeah, I love Malibu.
Yeah, we went there Sunday.
They have like
That's
$24 lobsters there. Did you know that?
No, I did not know
They
that.
did
I
it.
didn't
Well, they
know.
did last year.
We
anyway,
had some
so.
fabulous cocktails. We have a little fabulous band. So it's nice. See, these are the places we have to go to in the
Yes.
summer. We have to be outside when it's not 100 degrees, but it was nice with the ocean breeze.
Yes.
So, yeah. So tell everybody what you did.
And Friday, I had you guys at my house, and we laid in the pool while Ernie did the weeding, which
Horrible.
was awesome.
It was horrible.
And then we did, Saturday, I went with Jessica and the girls, and we went to Greenport.
Yes.
Greenport is a town, if you don't know this, Greenport
Another
is a town
fabulous
out on the
place.
end of Long Island, and it's awesome.
It's
It's
wonderful.
like one of the first places I ever came when I moved here with Ernie. And it was one of the first places we ever brought Jessica when we suckered her into coming here with us. So that was fun. And then, the girls had a ball.
Oh, I saw the pictures. It was wonderful.
Yeah. So, have you heard about the Labubu dolls?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I have
They're
not.
horrible. I'm just going to tell you right now, they are horrible and disgusting and horrible looking.
Really?
So these Labubu dolls are the new thing. I'm sure if you have girls or you have heard about these Labubu dolls. So anyway, there's real ones that are probably $80, $90 a piece. They're little stuffed animals, and they have these big faces on them that are like sharp teeth and stuff. They're not even cute.
Oh.
They're like remember the Furbies back then?
Yes.
Oh, just horrible. So Aria is obsessed, of course, with Labubu dolls.
Oh,
so
boy.
we went to the store. We went to the toy store while we were there, and Bianca's being Bianca, and she goes, "Mima, there's 2 stuffed horses, and one of them was $54, and the other one was $24." And I said, "Bianca, which one do you want?" She goes, "Well, Mima, I don't want you to have to spend the $54, so I'll give you I'll take the $24 one." I said, "That sounds good." So Aria, next to it was a big rack with Labubu dolls. Now we know that they're fake. You can't buy them in the toy store. So we go over there, and Aria's like, "Oh, I gotta have this one. I gotta have it. I said, "Now you're sure this is what you want?" And she goes, and Jess goes, "You know that they're fake, right?" And Aria's like, "Oh yeah, it's fine. This is the one I want. I want this Cece doll. I want it. I'm like, "Oh my god. All right." So I got her the freaking Labubu doll.
Okay.
In a box, and then so they went to the bathroom. We walk down a couple stores, and we sit there, and she opens up the box. And she opens it up like this, and she looks at it, and she pulls it out, and she goes, now Aria is 9. She's 9.
9, yes.
Okay, and I love her with every ounce of my heart.
I know that. Yes.
This is the biggest waste of money I have ever seen.
She said that?
That's what she said.
Oh.
And I said, I'm going to punch you in the face. That's what I said.
That
'Cause,
was your response.
that was my response as the wonderful, loving grandmother. I'm going to punch you in the face. And she goes, But meanwhile,
love
it's just
Grand.
horrible. Look, it has a tail. It has a unicorn head. I go, but you picked it.
Oh my god.
So then she gets the mug on. Then it drops on the ground. So what does she do then? Then she just gives it a little kick.
Oh.
So by this time, I am just.
Oh.
I go, well, now you owe me $20. So by this time, Jess gets back. Jess and Bianca get back. She goes, what is going on? And I go, well, Aria seems to be upset that she made the wrong decision on what she wanted at the toy store. And it was just something. And I'm like, listen,
drama there.
you got to stop with the freaking Labubu dolls. Like,
I don't even like the name Labubu. It sounds like
I don't know where it
sounds
came-
like I don't know.
Right?
Weird.
So
Labubu.
weird. So anyway, that's what happened. And then Sunday, I don't even know that I left the couch because it was hot Sunday. I don't think I did anything Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, it was hot. It was
Wait,
hot
but
during the day.
Monday we went to our guest's house, who's on today, our
Yes,
favorite guest. It's our
yes.
favorite guest of all time.
I know.
But that's why we
I
keep
know.
having her back on.
I know.
And so we're so excited to have her today. And we went to her house to help her with her intro to her new podcast. Very excited. So, all right. So listen, the daily holidays that fall on July 17th.
Here we
I have an
go.
intro
You do.
I made a holidays intro.
Woohoo!
I don't know if it's any good.
I'm sure it's
Or not.
spectacular. It's fabulous.
Right.
That's fun.
We're back. Wasn't that fun?
That's fun.
And it actually went all the way to the end without
Oh,
cutting it
I was
off.
ready to get up and dance.
That was kind of shocking, right? All right. So the holidays for July 17th, which is today, is International Fergin Day. F-I-R-G-I-N.
Fergin Day. Okay, let's see. What is that?
Now, I thought this was interesting because last night we shot Joan's podcast, and this is something that we talk about on our podcast or our show all the time. This is a concept of Fergin, which originates from Hebrew and refers to the act of selfless joy for someone else's success or happiness.
Aww.
Isn't that what we've been literally talking about for 3 days?
Aw, that's so
Like,
nice.
we came today because Teresa had a really great guest on. We wanted to support her and be an audience. Joan has a new podcast. Like, it's really important for us, Linda and I, to support the other people that have shows and podcasts and women. And, like, we have a lot of women friends, and it's really important to us. So
Well, that's what we're
now
all
there's
about.
a word.
Yeah, there's a
Fergin.
Fergin. I'm not going to remember it.
Let's
Probably
get our
gonna have to
Fergin
text
on.
myself
We're gonna get our
because I'll
Fergin
never
on.
remember. Get our Fergin on.
The day encourages people to express appreciation and celebrate the achievement of others,
I love it.
fostering a positive and supportive community. People may share messages of encouragement, highlight others' accomplishments on social media, or engage in acts of kindness. I thought that was one of the best days
I
that
may
we have
cry.
had. Right?
It was
I
very
got a little
nice.
verklempt about that. And
Yeah.
I just thought
that's like one of the best ones we've talked about.
right.
Yeah,
And then it's also National Peach Ice Cream Day.
oh, that sounds delicious.
That sounds delicious. And we were talking about how we were not
Ooh.
hungry on the way here, but now I saw.
If we go out tonight, I wonder if she'll be able to make me a peach Bellini.
Let's do it. Let's just take our own stuff for that.
Peach Bellini.
All right. Now, here's another one.
The things we think about. Okay.
Today is, it's going to be interesting to see if our guest knows about this. I'm going to ask her.
Okay.
Do you know about Wrong Way Corrigan Day? She doesn't know. Oh, I'm so excited.
I don't think anybody watching
This
is gonna
day
know.
marks the transatlantic flight of stunt pilot Douglas Corrigan, who flew his plane on an unauthorized flight from New York to Ireland.
Oh.
He famously claimed he went the wrong way.
Oh,
Hence
dear
his
Lord.
nickname Wrong Way
Wrong
Corrigan.
Way Corrigan.
But here's what happened. It was a very good
I
story.
love it.
story.
I love it.
He requested permission from the Bureau of Air Commerce to fly from New York to Ireland, but they kept telling him no. They kept saying, no, you can't do it.
Okay.
Because they thought he was obsessed with the Wright brothers, this kid.
Okay.
So he kept getting denied, and he really wanted to fly from New York to Ireland. So what he did, he flew nonstop from his home in Long Beach, California, to New York. Okay, that's what he did first.
Okay.
Instead of going back to California, he wanted to duplicate Charles Lindbergh's trip and fly to Ireland. So he said he takes off. He tells him he's going back home to California.
Okay.
But there's a lot of cloud cover that day. So he just turned the other way and went to Ireland. And then when he got there, he goes, oh, hey, I just got in from New York. Where am I? And evidently there's a movie about this, and I want to watch this movie.
There's a movie?
It's called The Flying Irishman.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Is that not the best story? So this is like, hey, I'm going the wrong way, but hey, it's kind of like, let's ask for forgiveness later. Don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness.
That's my motto.
Yeah, that's my philosophy.
I don't ask for permission.
All right, good. Today is also Yellow Pig Day.
A yellow pig.
We have a picture of a yellow pig.
Oh, this
to show you about yellow. See, it's officially Yellow Pig Day.
Okay.
Do you know what Yellow Pig Day is?
I absolutely do not, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
So in the 1960s, there's two students that were studying math at Princeton.
Okay.
And these two guys became obsessed with the number 17. Obsessed with it. So they went and did all this research about the desire to celebrate the number 17 with the Jones Special Day, which is just absolutely ridiculous. But the funniest thing is that it just makes me laugh hysterically that it's the number 17.
All right.
So they morphed their pig. They created a mascot, which was those pigs.
Right.
And then they morphed their pig into a beast with 17 teeth and 17 toes and 17 everything. So try today to find a way to incorporate the number 17 into your day.
I'll try.
Okay.
I'll try.
17 divided by 2 is 8.5. That's how I'm incorporating that into my day.
Okay.
And I just want to tell you that I'm going to do full disclosure. I did that on the calculator about 3 minutes before the segment started. Just saying. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
I got nothing.
Yeah,
I got
nothing
on
either.
that. I got to think.
So
on
anyway,
that.
it's evidently a big hit on the academic calendar. The Yellow Pig Day.
It is.
Who knew? Don't
who
know.
knew? That's a different. Yeah.
So they have. Yeah. So anyway, that's a lot of information on Yellow Pig Day.
Yeah, I see that.
So anyway, that's our days for this week, and now we have fun facts.
Okay, let's do it.
And we know there's an intro.
We do.
We're back.
Okay. Don't.
I got to do it.
No, you do not.
I gotta
you
do it.
absolutely do
I
not.
gotta do it.
You do not. You do not. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, shit. All right. Today we have Miss Joan with us today. She'll be here right after the break. But the
Can
fun
I say
fact,
her name? Because I love saying her name.
Yes, you can.
This is another Italian name.
Yes.
Joe Caliendo.
Joan Caliendo.
Teresa Carastracci and Joan Caliendo.
And Joan Caliendo, the queen
My
and the...
paisans.
Oh, well, okay. Now we gotta stop.
I'm good.
Today
I'm good.
our fun facts are about crowns.
Oh, let's hear them. Let's see.
Did you know that the average royal crown weighs more than a pineapple?
You know what? I put on Joan's crown before. That thing is heavy, so
It is heavy.
I believe it.
It is so heavy.
I totally believe it. Yeah.
Well, and I thought this was very funny because it says the average royal crown weighs more than a pineapple, which means that real queens carry headaches and history.
Yeah.
And that kind of is very appropriate for our friend today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some crowns are so invaluable they come with their own bodyguards.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Queen Elizabeth's crown had over 2,800 diamonds in it. And not one of those diamonds came from Etsy. Not
I
one
don't
of them.
think so. No, yeah, I wouldn't think that.
Let's see what else. The imperial state crown must be adjusted carefully after a royal hair appointment. Because flat hair under a crown, unacceptable. And Joan also knows this.
Yes. It's not a good look. Not a good
Yeah.
look.
Let's see. Some beauty pageants. This is really funny. Some beauty pageants have backup crowns just in case the winner drops it.
That's a good idea.
It
oh,
is
yeah,
a good
you
one.
need
That's
that
called,
crown. Just
and
saying.
you know what that's called?
Just saying.
Prepared fabulousness.
Oh, absolutely. I like
Prepared
that. I like that.
fabulousness.
You got to be prepared.
Yes.
Yes.
The phrase "heavy is the head that wears the crown" originated in Shakespeare's Henry IV.
Oh, I'm a
Yes.
Shakespeare fan. Really,
He never
I didn't know that.
Here's a good one for you, Joan. He clearly never met a senior pageant queen with Advil and hairspray.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, what else? Modern pageant crowns are often custom made and include symbolism like heart, stars, and wings. Because what says empowerment? What says empowerment better than rhinestones in the shape of your truth? That's so stupid. That's the stupidest thing. It's so funny though.
Yeah, well,
and we all know there's a crown emoji. So anyway, those are the fun facts for today. And I'm sorry, Ernie, I did not use any of your fun facts because I slacked and I did the fun facts very quickly. And then he came in and said, do you need fun facts? And he gave them to me and I used mine instead.
I got to see the crown jewels in London.
You did?
It was by coincidence when we went to London. It was the week of it. I was like, we didn't know, so we went to see it. And you cannot believe the amount of bling, the amount of gold. You could feed a third world country.
You steal anything?
Everything's behind glass, but the crowns, the dresses, everything. We saw everything, but the crown. You can't. I mean, you can't even imagine. You cannot even imagine.
Oh my God, that's so
the amount of stuff. Yeah, it was like,
funny.
I'm going to see the crown jewels. Oh,
the
I don't know
crown
how
jewels.
thrilled my husband was because
Oh, it's not the family. You didn't see the family jewels. You saw the crown jewels.
Well,
Do you know that my brain? You go. I saw the crown jewels when I was in England, and I thought.
Well, it's a whole exhibition.
I thought, was she in somebody's pants? What was happening right there? And then
Why does your mind go to these places?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's very
crazy.
scary.
But no, it was really cool to see that because it's not often that they do that.
No,
and we happened
right.
to be there, and I got to see that, and it's
that would be hard for me not to touch them.
It's
I know,
behind
but
glass.
I would try. It would be a whole
You're just like you don't know where to look first.
No.
All you see is bling, and I was
know.
like, oh my God.
I'd be taken out in handcuffs because I'd be just like, let me just touch it. All right, let's go to a quick commercial break, and we will be back with our friend Joan
Caliendo.
Welcome to Paradise Content Creation Studios, where your creativity finds its perfect home. Imagine a space where innovation meets inspiration at every corner. Our state-of-the-art facilities are designed to transform your ideas into extraordinary realities. Whether you're crafting cinematic masterpieces or viral content, we have it all covered. Join a community of creators who dare to dream and push the boundaries of possibility. With cutting-edge technology and a passionate team, your projects are destined for greatness. Step into a realm where every detail is meticulously crafted for your success. At Paradise Content Creation Studios, unleash the power of your imagination and watch it soar.
In the heart of Bowling Green, Ohio lies a treasure trove of wonders, a place where the joy of giving comes to life. Welcome to Poppy Lane Gifts and Decor, your ultimate destination for gifts that speak from a heart. Nestled in the heart of our community, Poppy Lane is more than just a store. It's a treasure trove of beauty and inspiration, carefully curated to bring joy and charm into your life and home. From the perfect piece to complete your cozy nook, to the ideal gift that says, I thought of you, every item in our collection tells a story. A story of craftsmanship, love, and a touch of magic. And because we believe in supporting local talent, Poppy Lane proudly features exclusive pieces from the area's finest artisans. When you shop with us, you're not just buying a gift, you're investing in the community, nurturing creativity, and celebrating local craftsmanship. So, whether you're celebrating a milestone, searching for that perfect piece to add to your collection, or simply treating yourself just because, Poppy Lane Gifts and Decor is your destination for the extraordinary. Visit us in the Woodland Mall on Main Street or shop online at poppylanegiftsandDecor.com. Poppy Lane Gifts and Decor, where every gift begins with a story.
Hey everybody, we're back. Welcome back to Chasing Fabulous with Monica and Linda and Joan Caliendo.
Hi everyone.
Tonight we're rolling out the red carpet.
Oh shoot, we
for
forgot the
Joan
red carpet.
Caliendo today
boy.
because she's not only is she Miss New York Senior America 2024, 25, 26, 27. She's also a newly crowned podcast queen.
Yay!
26
26, 27.
We don't know what's happening.
To infinity and beyond.
To infinity and oh, I like that. Let's just, you know what? From now on, we're just going to go, and it's Joan Caliendo, and then we're going to make the infinity symbol
Can
with our
I just
hands.
say, in my opinion, it's just my little humble opinion, and I don't know all the. You are great to represent. For the rest of you
Yeah.
are
Thank
the
you.
face of
Yes.
Thank
with
you.
class,
Thank you.
with humor.
Yes.
Just an all around.
Thank
you know,
you.
you
I
were a
appreciate
great
it.
queen.
I appreciate
You
it.
really were.
Yeah,
You
thank
really
And we
are.
love you.
We love you.
Same.
So, Joan has a new podcast called Crowning Around.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's a glittery mix of pageantry, real talk, and fabulousness.
Yes.
Yes.
And who was my first guest?
Well,
Not that I announced you.
I don't know for sure.
That was the funniest.
I guess you're going to have to watch and find out because we don't know.
I was
We're not sure.
So funny. I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, she didn't say it's Monica Stoll.
I just assumed everyone knew you.
I just feel like everybody knows
The
me.
one
So
and
why-
only Monica
you don't really
Stoll.
have to introduce me. I'm fine. Like,
But
whatever,
I
just-
it flowed. It was fun.
Yeah.
people
it was
call me
fun.
a lot of stuff.
No, it was a great, great show, and
Yes.
you made it seamless for me.
It was
Both of
really
you.
good. So the podcast is going to be on twice a month.
Twice a month.
Tuesday, the
Tuesdays.
second and fourth Tuesday of every month.
Of
It's
every
going
month.
to be at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
And let me tell you, it's going to be fun.
It's
and it's
tons of
shot
fun.
right here at the infamous Paradise Studios.
Yes, yes,
Can
right
you
here.
tell the audience what it's going to be about?
Yes.
Like what is Crowning Around?
Yeah. And why
What's the
did you
name of
start it?
Yes.
Okay. So
What is it?
Well, I've always wanted to do a podcast, and I
Okay.
dabbled a little bit in it when I was teaching.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, my very last year of teaching.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Two
Okay.
two students
Uh-huh.
who happen to be male, approached me on doing a podcast because partly they knew I wanted to get into that, and they thought it would serve their needs to look terrific on their transcript so
Okay.
that they would be considered for the higher end schools. And I
Right.
was like, perfect, we can both,
Right.
you know, this can serve both of us, both sides of us. So I went out and bought all the equipment. And we went to the principal and said, we're going to do a podcast live from the high school, and it's going to be about the perspectives of when you're teaching, from my perspective, how I think things are coming across, and the students' perspective of what they're receiving, and whether or not it was well received, too fast, not in depth enough, etc. And my principal at the time, Mr. DiPaolo, said, great idea, and then sent it to the Board of Education, who then said,
They were nervous.
they were nervous, and I get it now. And
Because
rightfully
back then,
so.
what year was that? That was probably,
2021.
yeah, so that was before it was kind of during COVID, right? At the beginning
It was
of COVID?
just after COVID.
Oh, just after
It was
COVID.
just after
But
COVID.
yeah, I mean, it's scary thinking about students being on a live podcast.
Right, that was the concern.
If you could have taped it and edited it, that'd
That's, which is what I offered
Yeah,
as a solution,
yeah.
but I get it now.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
anything came out that was
Right.
inflammatory towards
Yes.
the district, and then
Right.
the students
Okay.
were
Right.
saying it, there's a lot to cover. So then I went on to BOCES when I retired, and they said, do you have any ideas for BOCES programs? I said, how about a podcast? And they said the same thing. You can't have people on that may offend the state because
Gotcha.
BOCES is run by the state.
Okay.
So I was shut down twice, had all the equipment, and then became a queen and said, if I become Miss New York and I have a platform, I would like to begin a podcast.
Oh.
And
Okay.
the former Queen May came, who's been on our show, your show, probably be on my show as well, said, great idea, and what's the premise? And the premise is, what do you do after you retire, and how do you pivot after 55? And what do you do when you have all of this talent built into you that you haven't been able to use, and now is the time to talk about it? So the podcast is a little bit of humor, a lot about hustle, which everyone in this room knows about, and a pinch of hairspray.
I like
A
it.
pinch
I like
of
it.
glamour.
I
and glitz.
like it.
And
Right.
as always, high heels.
And a little bling mixed in, right?
And as always, high heels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
yeah,
bling.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and
For
bling.
sure.
And bling.
Sure.
So you had a guest yesterday.
I did.
So now, what was it like having Monica Stoller? That's me, by the way.
The
This
great
is so
unknown.
funny. The great unknown. What was it like having me as your first guest? What was our origin of our? Now you guys have to watch the podcast though
Yeah,
next
yeah.
Tuesday. Then you'll kind of see what it was. But our origin was
Well, it was seamless, is what it was, because what we talked about was what got us into the pageant. and how we really didn't think it through.
You want
And
to
it
hold
came-
hands now?
and it
Let's hold
came
hands
with
now.
a lot of, help and neediness and concerns because you're way out of your comfort zone when you're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And we found 4 other candidates that felt the same way, and we bonded over it. And our experience made us richer for it
Right.
because it was funny, it was enlightening, it created a sisterhood. It gave us all these positive things,
Right.
but it really taught us how to step out of our comfort zone.
It really did.
In ways that we never imagined, from talent to philosophies to gown walks, things that we would never have done before.
Right.
Right.
Right. Things that were not, that I can only speak for myself. I am not necessarily good at any of those things.
You learned.
Listen, there's a lot of things that I'm great at. There's some things that I'm just not good at.
all of us.
And I
All
love,
of
but you know
us.
what I love about all of our little kind of posse that we're putting together is that all of us have all these different skills and they all complement each other.
Yes.
Like none of us are in competition with each other. None of us are, and you know, it goes back to that, what was that word that was the word of the day?
Fergen.
Fergen Day.
Bergen, I love
We
it.
are taking
I love
that
it.
word.
I love it. Why not?
Because that is what our whole purpose is
Yes.
to be able to support each other.
Agree.
Because let me tell you, one of the things that you said last night that I thought was really great on the show, and it's something that you've said before, is that if people, we just want to get a seat at the table, right? So the Crown gives you a seat at the table.
Certainly
That's something,
does.
or a platform. Platform, if you feel like you don't want to say the word Crown, I don't care. Just use the word platform.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I also said this, and
Yeah.
this is what I mean. It's a Hamilton reference for those of you who like musical theater. I want to be in the room where it happens.
Yes.
I am tired of being on the periphery, which
Yep.
is being outside and letting the decisions come to me, and then I adapt to them, which is my nature. I want to be the decision maker, and that's what the podcast is allowing me to do.
Exactly.
So I want to be in the room where it happens, meaning not in a bossy way,
Right.
but in a director's way where my strengths can enhance the strengths of my guests, right?
Yes.
Because that's what it's all about.
Yes.
And that's what you
And-
did for me last night.
And we all know, like being in this world, like we have our friend Teresa, who's a great actress, and she's in that world of acting, singing, dance, like those kind of things. We're in different worlds. Like I'm more in the business world.
Yes.
Linda's more in the world of caretaking. You're more in the world
And
of
music.
and music. Yeah.
DJing.
I mean, but we all have different
I didn't
different
hear
skills.
what my world was. Let me hear what you think my world is. Give me my label. What do you think my world is?
I think your world is information.
Yeah, I love that.
I like that because I like the way that you impart information. You're very gentle. I'm not a gentle person. I'm more blah. Okay,
You
but
think?
you're very gentle. You can be that way. You can also be you're also very strong. And I'm
direct.
going to tell you people right
Yeah.
now, Joan, you are one of the smartest women that I've ever met.
Well, yeah, you are
And I
very
believe that.
direct, but
Yes.
not in an obnoxious
Yes.
No,
way.
nobody likes to know it all. Nobody likes to know
You
it
don't
all.
fly off the handle. You're very
Right.
direct.
Diplomatic.
You come across
try.
with your information, and you know so much about history because
Yeah.
you were a history
Yeah.
teacher,
You know about-
and it's
yeah.
fascinating.
Yeah, and it's good
remember the
stuff.
last time she was on our show. Remember she did the whole thing about
Yes.
George Washington.
I know, I love that.
That was fascinating.
My
Like,
man.
I mean,
Yes.
I did not pay attention in history, and to hear her, and the way you tell it, you can listen
Thank
to
you.
it.
And the irony is that while Teresa was filming and we were sitting and watching in awe, a student of mine
Oh,
came
my God.
into the studio,
Yes.
and I went to shush him because he was distracting. He was
was
screaming Bobby's
hilarious.
name, and I go, hey, shh, they're filming. And he goes, Mrs. Caliendo? And by the way,
It was Fat Joe. People,
think it's
everyone
great.
knows Fat
from
Joe.
Governor's Comedy.
Fat Joe was a
comedian.
famous comedian from
He was
Governor's
a
Comedy
comedian,
Club.
yes.
So yeah, that was hilarious. I go,
And-
is that Fat Joe?
And he was so prepared to stop talking because I used to do that to him all the time in the classroom. He was like, "This is surreal."
He was waiting for you to say
I
stop
love
talking.
it. You know,
right?
I was like, "Shh." He's like, "Mrs. Caliendo." Yeah, hi, Jason. Isn't that ironic?
Jason.
Jason Habanek. Yeah. Right.
That was so
Crazy.
funny. So that led into, he said to you, oh, hey, remember we used to do trivia, right? You and him
So
did trivia
on
together?
No, on Fridays, this is what I did for my class. We would do a current events game, and it would be forcing them to read the newspapers and pay attention to what was going on in the news. This is before social media, guys. So he graduated in '95. So this forced them to pay attention to what was going on in the world. And he was so proud of himself because he would go head to head with the other kids in the class. And I'm not telling tales, he wasn't an A student, but he lived with his grandparents and they forced him to watch the news with them. So he
knew.
He knew all these things, and then I would be like, well, no one's beating me. I don't know if you know that I'm competitive. And I would be like...
I don't think I've ever heard you say that before.
Not at all. And I said, Jason, it's me versus you. And we would go head to head in the current events game, and he remembered everything.
I love it.
So, those are the things that make me
So
happy.
I think we should do a trivia night with you and Fat Joe, and we'll have it here, and that would be so much fun.
I do trivia every Monday night.
Yep.
We came in second.
We'll have our own. Now
you will love it.
Yeah. Oh,
You'll
my
love
gosh.
it.
It's so good.
Yeah.
You know, I love this. It says, because just when you think your tiara days are over,
Yeah.
bam,
I did think that.
bam. Life hands you a mic, a platform, and a new tribe of fabulous.
I love
How
that.
about that?
I
Isn't
do
that
like
good?
that. Yes, thank you. I
So
love it.
speaking
I'll
of
take
that,
it.
there's always a video, Joan.
Oh, Lord.
There's always a video.
Of last night or other videos?
I made Joan a little montage video today because we were going to look at a bunch of pictures, and I thought, I just want to make a montage video for you, for your what has happened in the last year and kind of what's happening now. So let's watch that little montage video.
Thank you.
I am a queen in all my glory, writing my own story. Bow down, world, and sing my reign, for I am a queen again. I walk through life with head held high. Stars and moon, they light my sky. Every step I take so grand. Watch me now, I make my stand. Queen of hearts and queen of dreams. Life is brighter than it seems. Hear my roar from sea to sky. In my world I rule.
Stay curious, not judgmental. That quote didn't just guide me, it transformed me. From the very beginning, this journey has been about becoming, not just wearing a crown, but truly understanding what it means to represent strength, grace, and purpose at any age. Stepping into the Ms. New York Senior America experience opened a whole new world, one where women lift each other, celebrate each other, and remind the world that we don't age out of our sparkle, we grow into it. I've danced with the senior steppers. I've shared laughs and tears backstage with the most extraordinary women I've ever met. I've performed, spoken, comforted, connected, and in doing so, I've rediscovered parts of myself I had tucked away for far too long. This year wasn't about competition. It was about community. It was about owning my voice and using it to inspire others to do the same. Whether I was speaking at an event, tap dancing in sequins, or recording an episode of my podcast, Crowning Around, I felt it every day. This is more than a title. It's a movement of women in their 60s, 70s, and beyond saying, I'm still here, I'm still fabulous, and I'm just getting started. To every woman watching, you are not invisible. You are not too late. You are not too much. You are becoming every single day. And to my pageant sisters, my podcast guests, my friends, my family, you've made this journey unforgettable. And thank you for walking beside me, encouraging me, and believing in me even when I had doubts. This isn't a goodbye. It's a celebration of how far we've come and how much further we're going, because we are women of purpose, of passion, of legacy. And darling, we are just beginning to crown around.
Like a queen, yeah, I'm growing. Confidence in me, yeah, it's showing. Ain't no one can take this feeling.
We're back. And I am literally verklempt because when I put that, I can't. We'll go to a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
Thank you. That's exceptional.
Ever felt stuck with a home that just doesn't feel right anymore? Whether it's that outdated kitchen or the bathroom that needs a refreshed look, Twice as Nice Construction has got you covered. Family owned for over 20 years. Twice as Nice Construction has been providing beautiful new construction and additions and stunning remodels like kitchens and bathrooms. we're not just experts. We offer unbeatable quality and prices to help make your dream come true. Ready to start building your dream home or to give your kitchen and bathroom that much needed makeover? Contact Twice as Nice today and make your dream a reality. Visit twiceasniceremodel.com today for quality you can see and service you can trust. Twice the value, twice the commitment, twice as nice.
We're back. Okay, so we left the last segment like all of us are crying because, and I honestly, I put that together last night and today, and I was going to make Joan a montage for her farewell walk at the Senior America pageant on the 26th. We don't know what's happening with that right now.
Right.
We are. I'm getting verklempt. What is going on?
Because it's emotional stuff. It's a goodbye. Goodbyes are emotional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you did.
But
unbelievable job
I'm
with
just going to say to you two, I'm doing everything I can to try to save that organization and that pageant. So we'll see what happens. I'll have more news for you in the next couple of days about that.
Okay.
Anyways, the next segment. So anyway, I'm so happy that we got to be friends, and all of us are. We have a little posse with, our friend Teresa, and we have a lot of things going on, and we're very excited about that. So let's talk a little bit about empowerment.
Okay.
Because we need to let's get this energy up now because I still have tears or something. I don't know what's happening. So it's what this says is it's a strong woman in 2025 doesn't always look like running a boardroom or climbing a mountain.
Okay.
What are some other things that you would say empower you and Linda, and even Teresa's here too? So
just what you did. You built other people up. So I'm standing on the shoulders of people who taught me how to be that way, including my father and the people who nurtured me as a young teacher. I'm standing on their shoulders. But the message was always the same. Help others. Help others to see in themselves what their talents are and what their richness is.
Right.
And you've done that in spades with that amazing retrospective, montage, farewell. That's just beyond anything anybody's ever done for me. And I'm uncomfortable with it because I'm used to doing that for others, right? And I'm used to doing that for students or other women. So what I find the most empowering thing a woman can do is to help other women and men. It's not a sexist thing.
It's not.
But sometimes women are taught, and we had a show on this, to be reticent, behind the scenes, not so overpowering. And if we are overpowering, then we get other nicknames, and that's not necessarily the truth.
Don't talk about yourself.
Right,
That's
and
what
don't
they
be
said to me.
boastful, and don't be a word that rhymes with witch, and it's none of those things. It's
Women shall be seen
believing
and not
in
heard.
yourself. Well, that's when we were little, and we're past that, right?
way
so
past
we're
that.
way past that.
Yeah.
So being assertive does not mean being a bully or being bossy. It means this is what I like, and this is what I would want to do, and if you don't agree with me, I respect that.
Right.
Which is kind of how you have to be with politics and anything in the world.
Anything.
You can listen, and you don't have to agree, but you don't have to be, demonstrative in your opinion or your argument against. So I try to live my life that way. I've said this before. When you're a teacher, you're very judgy. Because that's all you're doing is grading.
Oh, that's
You're
true.
You're
I never really
grading,
thought about
and you're
that.
assessing, and you're assessing, and you're assessing. And then what you also have to realize is you do that to yourself. So nothing's ever good enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not smart enough. You're not articulate enough. I said to Linda when I looked back at some of the clips from last night's podcast, I look so small.
You are.
And I know I'm not a big person, but she
Not
looked
at all.
so stately. And I think I was trying to come across as, casual, foot up. But I need to sit up more. So I said to Linda, give me a little pillow, because I need to fill the room more with my presence. And sometimes when you take the crown off, it just is how you're speaking.
Oh, I never thought that's really true.
It's very, very true.
It is going back to the crown, because that's what the show was about, crown.
Yeah.
When you do put on that crown, it is empowering. I never really realized that because listen, even though I was in the pageant and that, all complete honesty, I joked about it a lot too. I made fun of the
We all
crown a
did.
lot. We all made
did.
fun of it. But I have to tell you, when we went to Radio City, okay, I didn't win. I didn't have a sash. I didn't have a crown. I didn't have any of that, okay? When we went to Radio City, and I had the crown, I had the sash, and we were walking down the street, and went into that restaurant, the things that people said to me and the way that people treated me was so incredible.
Yes.
And I didn't feel like it was because, like, listen, it wasn't, I didn't have my arm surgery then. I was, 100 pounds, maybe more than I am right now. Didn't have anything to do with that.
No.
So it really is very empowering. And I think that's one of the things with Senior America, even with the pageant, and maybe going back to that just for a second, is that I think, people, you go in there, you think, oh, it's a pageant.
Right.
Oh, it's a pageant. You see a Miss America pageant
Right.
and all of that. But I am telling you, there's something more to it than that.
There is, if you allow yourself to be seen.
Yes.
So there are women that relish the idea of the crown and the jewelry and the sparkle and the glitz and the glamour, and people telling them at age 60, whatever, you're still beautiful, and you're still talking out loud about, beauty and secrets and youth. But if you start to speak and people are listening to what you're saying, that's more empowering than what this looks like, right?
Yes.
So when I won the crown and I went to the first luncheon, the Queen's luncheon, I walked into a French restaurant and everybody that was a past queen was sparkled and bedazzled and like glowing in the dark. And I thought that was just reserved for the pageant. I didn't think that was a luncheon look.
Yeah, right.
And I remember saying, when they asked me to speak, what are your thoughts? And I said, well, don't worry, ladies, I'll get my glitz on. I'll start to work on my glitz. And Kay Hill came up to me and said, you don't need the glitz. Mm-mm. You be who you are. Mm-hmm. I always was.
Oh, I love Kay.
Without the
Kay Hill,
glitz.
we love you with every ounce.
We just do.
Yes.
We just do. And you know what? I said from that point forward, which was my first public, viewing, that I was not going to be the girl with the glitzy, glamorous, plug in the thing.
Not you.
It's not who I am, and I would rather you
you.
speak to
Right.
me and listen to what I'm saying
I
about
get
what the
that.
position
I get
holds
that.
versus the sparkly teeth and everything. I wasn't going to go get plastic surgery.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to go down that route.
Right.
I was
Right.
just going to be
you.
my authentic self,
Right.
which is
Right.
articulate. And
There
I
you
think
go.
that's the power that
But
comes
all of
with
us
That is
here,
the
sitting
power,
here
yeah.
on the stage also know how difficult that is. Like
It is.
I one of the things I always say to we're gonna have the one girl on that talks about being unarmored, and that's one of the things I say about myself is I'm unarmored. I don't know that I'm all the way unarmored, but I think about that a lot because it's like, I still have reservations about
all
things
do.
that I do. We do,
all
but
do.
I'm a bullhead. Okay, my dad called me a bullhead my whole life. You're a bullhead, Mana. You're a bullhead.
And what does that
but
mean?
It means that I just go. Like what if I get my brain on something, I'm going. Okay. I'm going to do it. If I make up my mind, I'm going to do it. I could fail, I could not fail. It could be great, it could be not great. I don't care.
I like that.
I don't have that. I don't have that fear of failure.
I like
I
that.
don't have it. I have a fear of not doing something, or I might regret something. If I'm going to be 90, I want to be with those I want to be like those ladies.
I understand.
But what's also different though about this year with Senior America or whatever ends up happening with them, is if we go in as younger women in our 60s.
Right.
We have a different philosophy. Okay, our philosophy is about empowering women.
Yeah. Each other, empowering each other.
Each other.
Not ourselves, singularly,
Yes.
right?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So-
And the three of us and Teresa, so I keep saying Teresa, you might as well just come sit up here. She, it's important to us. And it's in our brain every day to when we meet anyone. Like yesterday we met a lady that was on one of the other shows, and she has a book about sensory deprivation or sensory
She also-
issues in children, right?
Well, she is. She also helps like preemies get off a feeding tube.
Yes.
She wrote a great book.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of people I would love to showcase.
Right.
She's doing something great.
Right.
You know.
But isn't it funny?
Right, agreed.
It's really interesting, and because we have this discussion a lot about women and what they're doing. Women, our immediate instinct, the three of us, was, oh my gosh, how can we help you?
Exactly.
Okay, I have never, and I'm going to say that. I say it out loud. I could count on one hand the time somebody has done that for me. come up to me and said, Monica, we love what you're doing. How can I help you? It does not happen. I don't know why. I mean, everybody's still, and it's not because of something that I'm doing or Linda's doing or you're doing.
Well,
it's
you're
just
a very together person, and you
I
get the job
would beg
done.
to differ about
so
that.
I don't think people think that you need the help. Can I just say
okay,
that about
can
you?
I just say it on TV that I do?
But
Please,
don't
people.
you think she comes across that way as being
confident? I mean, I do.
Yes, and assertive, and this is the way I like to do things, and this is the way I do things. And
Well, in the one instance when she wanted to do the show, she knew she couldn't do it alone.
Okay.
So that's why I'm
But
here.
I didn't want. No,
you know?
that's not. I didn't want to do it alone.
I'm a co-host.
But I
yeah.
didn't want to do it alone.
But
What
you know
am I
what?
going to do? Sit up here and talk about
Exactly. But what I'm saying is she will admit
Right.
when she needs, she was
Right.
not going to be stupid about it and do a
Right.
podcast that she knew would be doomed to failure on her
Right.
own. So she said, let's do it
Right.
together. And I was like, right on
Right.
board because we're chasing
Right.
fabulous.
Right.
No, right.
And I want.
and
I
this
mean,
works.
Yeah, and I
Well,
want I want our
and
shows.
it helps that we're friends,
Right, and I like our shows being together. I love Teresa has her own,
Right.
her show with the act. She has that genre. We have ours. You have yours. My dream is to have these shows together. I want
Well-
Teresa's show, then Joan's show, then our show.
Right.
That's what I want them to be in the same day.
Right.
We'll see. Maybe it'll
see.
happen. Hey, you other shows, if you don't, I don't care if I move.
I
I'll
don't care
move somewhere
either.
else. I don't care.
either.
But I mean, not studio. I mean days.
No,
I'm
I
not
know
talking
what
about
you're
that.
saying.
But anyway, but I just like the empower. What do you think empowers you the most, Linda?
Music. Anything that has to do with music. That's why I'm doing the DJing with my husband. I love being out there. I mean, Saturday, if you guys were watching me, that's when I shine. That's when I shine. I stand
You
up
shine
there and
here.
I'm dancing behind the DJ table. Before you know it, I'm out there dancing with them. I got my hands up. I get around. And Mark has been telling me lately, because I stopped doing this. I used to do it 30 years ago and I came back to it. Because, we're older. Let's help each other. Because he wants to keep doing it. And he said, all the compliments we get, Linda, is because you're standing here with me. Because I smile, I
You're so-
laugh,
yeah.
I'm dancing, I'm getting everyone going. And I love that.
You're engaging.
I
you're
love meeting
engaging
new
the
people. Do you know how many
Right.
new people we met? And Mark and I love
Fantastic.
meeting new people. I love talking to people because everyone has a story.
true.
And people are fascinating. There's a whole
Yeah.
world out there of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
So that's where I shine. When it comes to music, I love to dance. I may not get up and sing, but I'll sing in a group because I'm my own worst critic. That's why I don't want to sound bad.
Yeah, we
So-
all know that.
Well, that's where I shine.
Yeah.
Give me some music and I'm out there. So you want to go dancing, Teresa?
Yeah.
I'll go dancing.
I want to surround myself with women like the three of you. That's what I want. That's what my goal has been for a long
yeah.
time. Is I want people in my group that are that have that same philosophy. The minute that there's not a thought, it's not a thought of, oh, I have a show, so I better not talk. I'm not going to talk to them because they might. Maybe they're going to be better than me, or they're going to. I don't want that person on my show because who cares?
Right.
Look, you're all doing the thing together. You don't know what's going to happen later. What's going to happen later? We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
No, you do not.
So anyway, that's my soapbox speech for today. All right, so we got to go to a quick commercial. We got to see Marcus Lemonis' commercial, and then we're going to come back and we have a fun little game that I put
Yes.
together for 5 minutes. We'll see.
Looking to take your party from boring to unforgettable? Most DJs just play music. Mark Pretter creates unforgettable moments. Welcome to On the Mark Music, where every beat hits just right and every event becomes a night to remember. From once-in-a-lifetime weddings to milestone birthdays and corporate bashes, Mark brings the energy, the experience, and the vibe. With flawless transitions, custom playlists, and a pulse on the party. He's more than just a DJ. He's the soundtrack to your best night ever. On the Mark Music. Your event, your vibe, perfectly played.
We're
Okay,
back.
hey.
Okay, we're laughing now. Okay, so I made a game.
Love it.
The game is called Crown It or Clown It. Okay. Now, in our world,
Yes.
we have heard lots of philosophies. Okay, and some of them are great, and some
Yeah.
of them are not great.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to read some philosophies, and you guys vote whether you think we should crown it or clown it.
Got it.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Here's one. I don't sweat, I sparkle aggressively. Kind of a good one.
Kind of a good one.
My platform is equal rights for glitter in all 50 states.
I think I heard that one.
Equal rights for glitter?
I love
Yeah.
it. Equal
Okay.
rights for glitter.
How about I'm not dramatic, I'm just well lit?
Yeah. I like that.
Good lighting is everything. Good lighting is everything.
Now,
Crown
here's
it.
the ones that
Crown
I
it.
circled. I believe leggings are pants. Let the haters hate.
In the winter?
Definitely
Yeah.
crown
I
it.
hate,
I'm
I hate
crowning that
leggings.
shit.
I hate leggings.
You like this clown, by the way? This is
He's
Picasso's
scary.
clown photo. I
I
thought I
love
would go off
Picasso.
the reservation a little bit. All right. Linda's going to die laughing at this one.
Oh, God.
Hi, my name's Monica Stoller, and my ideal talent is a PowerPoint presentation on why I'm amazing.
Clown it. Clown it. Clown it.
That's a clown in for sure. Is that the funniest thing? Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Or I only run fabulous because only run late because I'm fabulous.
Oh, I like that. Because you're fabulous. Anything that has to do with fabulous, crown it.
No.
People that are late.
Here's another good one.
Sometimes there's good reasons,
course.
legit reasons.
Of course.
I'm not bossy, I just have better ideas and louder shoes.
Clown it.
You got 4 of the bossiest freaking people in this studio ever.
Yeah.
It's the Italian in the three
If you
of us. I
can't
don't know
tone it,
if
tan
they-
it.
Tone it.
Tan it.
I like that.
I'm just saying to you right
I
now,
like it.
I'm not afraid of
just
spray
check
tan.
these arms.
Yeah, I
check
mean-
these arms out. These are tan, not toned.
Yeah, me
I'm just
too,
saying.
right?
So
Yeah,
I'm
I'm tan
crowning
it.
that
I'm
one.
I
crowning
like
it,
it. I
Jim,
don't
right
mind
there
that.
with you.
I don't mind that.
All right.
She cracks herself.
I can't.
Oh, yes,
well,
she
that's
does.
my joy is cracking myself
Yes.
up. I do the whole show so I can crack myself up.
I like
That's just it. I once meditated for 4 whole minutes. And now I'm just basically enlightened. I'm going to crown that one. Come on. I like that one.
Yes.
Here's a good one, Linda. How about Linda will love this one. She'll put, I'm not bossy, I just have better ideas.
I feel like we voted for that.
Clown it.
I like it.
No. No, I'm not giving her that. I'm not giving her that.
I'm pro-aging as long as it comes with wine and Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, crown it.
Crown it.
Every worman deserves a crown, a cape, and a closet full of stretchy pants. Back at the stretchy pants again.
Why not?
No.
I wear sequins to
I
the
hate
grocery store
stretchy pants.
because cucumbers deserve glitter too.
Oh,
Good.
stop
Good God.
yourself.
Good God.
Cucumbers.
If life hands you lemons, demand rosé.
I love rose.
That's nice. Yeah, crown it.
Crown it.
Oh, I empower women by correcting their ex's grammar on Facebook.
Ooh, I have to say I'm guilty of that.
I have to say,
I have
am
to say
crowning.
I'm guilty of
I
that.
don't-
I am the grammar
Me
police.
too.
Yeah, I have to
I
say
can't
so
stand
bad.
stand it.
Like
Drives me-
words that are out of.
Don't
Here's
get
the
me
word.
started.
Here's the word when you see that. You ready? Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and we see a lot of wow.
We see a lot of wow.
Okay.
Text messages.
Here's Linda's. This is Linda's philosophy. My philosophy is, if your lashes don't sweep the windshield, are you even trying?
Damn straight.
Crown it.
I don't mind it. I don't mind
Thank you. That's right.
Here's Joan, and this is yours.
it. Might
Hi, my name is Joan Calenda,
Caliendo.
and my mantra is, breathe in confidence and exhale bullshit.
be in confidence and exhale.
Yeah,
Like
get
get
rid
rid
of
of
the-
it.
get rid of the
it.
bullshit. That's
Yes.
I
right.
thought this was, a breathing coach exercise.
Yes.
Oh, Sean, you're going to start. We're breathing here.
I'm
breathing
doing
here.
it on
That's
my
our
own
favorite
now.
show.
Thank God for that coach.
If I wear lingerie under my sweatpants, I'm still classy.
Yeah, why not, man? Why not? Yes.
You get that
Yes,
thong
yes.
out, girl.
Yes.
Get that. Oh,
Yes.
Teresa's pulling her dress up. Here's another one for Teresa. No, I think should be Teresa's.
Okay.
If you sleep with him and he doesn't text, he died. That's the only explanation that could possibly be. I wear red lipstick to intimidate other women and distract from my emotional damage.
It's a clown.
That's a good one.
That's a clown.
And then the last one for me, if you call it networking, it's not flirting, it's professional seduction.
Oh.
She is so good at networking. Oh my God in heaven.
I don't chase men. I stroll seductively and let the universe deliver snacks and suitors. It's giving spiritual DoorDash.
That's a clown thing. Do you saunter too? Remember
I
our word,
saunter.
She doesn't glide though. She told me that yesterday on
No
the
gliding.
phone.
Monica's not a glider.
She's not a
No,
glider.
I'm not a glider. Oh my gosh, it's going up. Now we got a minute 5.
Oh, no,
anyway,
we gotta go.
Okay.
So listen to Jones, listen and watch Jones' podcast.
Yes.
Second and fourth Tuesday of every month at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Teresa's show, Tea Time with Teresa, is Monday nights at 8 o'clock. Our show, which you should be watching and be subscribing to our YouTube channel, just so you know.
Subscribe and
is
share.
on Thursday nights at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
And watch our YouTube channel, because in the next couple of weeks we're going to put playlists on for Teresa and Jones shows.
Right.
So that you can go to one place and, Strong Island. You go to Strong Island, that's where it is.
Joan, thank you for coming on again.
Yes, you were
It's been
wonderful.
always a pleasure.
Oh,
we
thank
wish you the
you.
best of luck with
I'm
your
gonna wear your
podcast.
big head crown.
We're all going to be watching.
She's got a big head.
It's going to be great. It's going to be
too.
great. That's a heavy crown.
It's so big.
I give you credit for wearing that.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
ladies.
everybody.
Great day.
We'll see you
Appreciate it.
next
Love you.
week.
Thank
See you next week.
Have a fabulous week, everybody.